No. My mom had the fear of dying, and I grew up with her knowing that she was afraid to die. And every week we'd say, "Can we go to the drive-in? Can we go swimming?" And she would always say, "If I'm still alive." And we witnessed her thinking she had cancer, but she didn't. And she was very petrified of dying. And I thought that I would be the exact same way because I have the fear of unknown. But when I was told I have pancreatic cancer, and I think I've cried maybe once since that whole time because I also go to Al-Anon, and I can't control my future. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and I can't cure it. So I basically decided that that's my calling, that's my time. I'm going to be going out with God, and I was okay with that because I decided He's the one in control. Let go, let God. He's the one in control. And I love that He has control. I have none. And so I have taken Him by the hand, and we'll be leaving together whenever we go. It's His call, not mine. Well, hopefully I'm going to see my mom and dad and my three siblings that I didn't really ever get to meet. And maybe that dumb Hannah that I never could potty train, my dog. But I think dogs are up there in heaven running around too. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of those people. I think I'm going to get out of that wheelchair, and I'm going to throw my brace into the biggest ditch, and then I will walk to God because He's already been with me all throughout my life. So I won't have any pain or suffering. I'll be able to walk, and I will feel very blessed that I get to spend the rest of my eternity with Jesus. What I actually kind of envision, if you've seen any pictures at all of God or Jesus, He's always walking up about 1,000,000 steps. And I visualize myself walking up those steps. I never could do steps. And with a brace or without, I still had to pull myself up. So I've also envisioned myself walking up those steps. I was never really angry at God about it, but I had become more involved in pancreatic cancer because my nephew, Roger Dean Peterson, son of my sister, had died like within 6 months before I was diagnosed. So obviously, I had been through his journey with him. And then when I was diagnosed, I was quite shocked that it was that diagnosis. I'm 78. I've lived a good life. Why not me? What good would it do to be angry? I don't have any reason to be angry because I've had a good life. And so the one thing I did find humor in is that God gave me all the P diseases. Polio, pancreatic cancer. I got all the P diseases. So I did kind of find some humor in that. Well, I was walking 18 years ago and before. And of course, my husband, Don, wanted to go to Minnesota. We went every summer. and we always were looking for a better place to stay instead of a dump. And so we just never did find one. And then that one year we stayed at the Switzenbergs, and I think we stayed there a couple years. And Keith was working on the side to get, I gave him a job and I said, no, I'm not even thinking about moving up here unless I have a handicap lawn that I can get to with the boat. And, I wanted it to be waterfront. And so I said, you need to stop doing, you need to stop bugging me because there's no such place. Well, little did I know he found that place and had my husband buying that place very shortly thereafter. 2011, we bought that place. And I can't tell you how much I do not regret that he bought that place, because it was just a wonderful getaway from Omaha. And we've gone up there since we're married for 52 years and stayed in a lot of dumps over the years. And so we've had it good since 2011. But anyway, we've played many, many decks of cards and dice, and we've been in the water, and we've been in my most recent memory. We played lots of cards, lots of games, but my most recent memory was my most recent was in the last few years. I got on my pontoon out there, and Ron Axelman figured out how to back up and squirt us, or maybe that was Brian, I don't know. But he'd figured out how to squirt. We were squirting guns on him, and he just backed up and he just flooded our entire boat. I mean, we were all drenched and the water just kept coming. So that was hysterically funny. But years ago, when our kids were young, we had the epic water fight, only we were using pee. And Keith was in one boat and Don was in another boat. And the next thing I know, Keith is saying, I don't know, they threw leeches all over me. And that did it. And I said, okay. So I pretended like I was peeing in a bucket, and then I was going to throw the bucket of pee at them. And they all thought I was dead serious. But I think what we did was we put Mountain Dew in the bucket. And so Keith said, well, don't worry, I'm going to go into all these big weeds and they won't be able to go in there. And the look on Keith's face when we drove through those weeds, we just plowed through those weeds, and we were sitting right next to Keith. And he's going, oh, shit, because I think we ended up throwing the pee at him, which they thought was real pee. And that was my most hysterical moment, I suppose, that comes off the top of my head. The water antics, not to mention the throwing of the leeches. I never got over that. That had to do with Heidi. So that doesn't even take one iota of all of the laughs we had on the water and in the stores, and Dumb and Dumber just was always had something to laugh about. And we were laughing at ourselves usually. It was not anything we were making fun of each other about. We just had a gay old time laughing at our stupidity at times. Dumb and Dumber, I don't know how it came about, but I don't take offense to it, and neither does she, because sometimes I'm dumb and sometimes she's dumber. I don't know. We take turns. We share our dumbness. But all I know is we went over to see, I was walking at the time. we went over to see my niece's house, and we went upstairs. And when I went to go down, I saw that Joanne was missing, just walking in the air. She was missing a step on these long steps. So I don't know if I let go of the rail. No, I didn't let go of the rail. I just yelled at her, to, look out, And so, of course, she started falling. Well, because she missed a step, and then I turned around and I missed that same step because I was worried about her. And so I pulled my arm straight out of the socket and back in again, I think. But I didn't fall down the steps, and neither did she. She caught herself in the nick of time. So it was just kind of a joke, One of us was dumb and one of us was dumber. And we also did a lot of card playing. And maybe it started from Peggy. I don't know. Maybe she called us dumb and dumber. But, we'd banter back and forth about her being the valedictorian, and she would call us dumb and dumber. I don't know how it started, but we've had a hell of a good time with it over the years. And when we do something stupid, like even yesterday, we just always say dumb and dumber, and we're always together while we're doing it, but it changes who's the dumbest. The coffee one was really dumb, and we had a new thermos that my friend Bob had given to us, and Joanne took coffee and put it in the mug, and then she was drinking out of the mug, and she got third-degree burns on her mouth. And I'm looking at her thinking, how in the world did she get burned so badly? And so I decided that I would just I didn't think she was drinking out of the right thing or something. I said that was crazy, her getting burned like that. So then I took a drink too to sample it. And I think I spilled the whole jug. I mean, coffee went everywhere. And I was just like, I had third-degree burns too. And so then, of course, that was a Dumb and Dumber moment. Dumb and Dumber. And so we just had to laugh about it. What could we do with our lips all puckered out? How could we do anything else but laugh about it? But yes, we did. We did have some crazy stories where I don't know why I knew it was hot, but I literally thought she was drinking out of the wrong end or the wrong edge or something. And I thought that I was going to fix the problem. And instead, I fell into the same trap that she did. And it was a lot of swearing, basically, because we were so shocked that we'd both done it. Actually, my sister Joanne is a really good driver. I'm not scared. Well, let's see. Yeah, that one episode. I mean, she drives and I feel fine, but there was she drives she starts up a little fast to turn onto the highway and that. And she literally, I was not in my car seat. I was sitting in my wheelchair, and she turned so sharp, I thought my whole wheelchair was going to tip over. It actually did tip over, and it was leaning on the door that opens to the outside. And I was praying it didn't hit any buttons and start opening, because I would have been flying out of the car. So after she did that trick, then we didn't have that experience again, because then she was more cautious about, if I wasn't in my seatbelt, what she was doing at the driver's wheel. Well, I love all my sisters. I love all my family. My folks did a great job raising us, and we're all still very close. And I think that's good. She did a good job raising us. As playmates, I don't think that Joanne and I ever fought, really. I just knew how to control her and I knew how to manipulate her, and that was so naughty of me. But I didn't use my fudge all the time. But she was just such a kind soul that I could probably control her, but I didn't. I was kind of an overbearing sis, probably. And although you hear how bashful I was, but I grew out of that bashfulness, and then I tried to push her into, as adults, I tried to push her into getting out of her bashfulness. And she's grown a lot over the years, too. Um, as kids, we played together out in the woods and rode our barrels. We used our imagination and our creativity, and we had barrels that we rode. They were our horses. And then we went and found a rug, and we put the rug down. And we had a real pony, too. So we'd pull him around and we'd say goodbye to each other, and then we'd go over to the barn where one of us lived and the other one lived in the woods. And then when Joanne got sick of all that, she got into the porch and played with clothespins. That's the truth. But anyway, now to this day forward, I don't know if I'm ever going to get that girl to go home. She'll probably be here. She and Donna have told me that they're going to be with me till the end of time. And that gave me comfort. That was like almost 3 years ago. So I've been blessed knowing that and hearing that. And I get tons of phone calls from both of them. And I think they call each other and talk about me too, about how stubborn I am, and I won't drink, and I won't do this, and I won't eat. But my sister Donna, that's another case. But I figure between the two of them, they can't stop it, they can't cure it, they didn't cause it, but they're going to be very loyal sisters, and they're going to stick by me till the end. What more could I ask? Donna is there for me through thick and thin, just like Joanne. And she happens to be in Omaha, so she gets more of a chance to, we call her for every move we ever make. Should we do this? Should we do that? Should we go to the doctor? Shall I go to the ER? So she told me recently in a letter that she goes, I will be with you to the end. And just so you know, I could be a little pit bull when it comes to getting your drugs. And so that's meaningful too, because, if you're suffering, she'll know it, and she'll harass those nurses and doctors to get what she wants. So I'm not worrying about any of that. I don't have to worry about that because I got two little pit bulls behind me, And so I think it's really good that I have such support on my ending years. And I like that. I do a lot of venting with these two girls, Donna and Joanne. And then I feel better after I vent about whatever it is I'm stewing about. And then I move on. And so we've talked about stuff that's very personal, and we've talked about stuff that's superficial. We can laugh at the little things, and we can grow with the big things. And I really enjoy having sisters like that. Now, my other sisters, Kay, Agnes, Carolyn, Grace, and my brother Jim, they have all been very supportive as they can, because they're far away, some of them. And Grace is always cooking and wanting to know what she can do to help. And she's right there too. Kay is sending texts and cards, and she can't get away much because she's got her own plate full. So I appreciate all of my family and all of my siblings for what they're doing to help me get through this in each in their own way. My brother Jim comes over here with cinnamon rolls and homemade rolls, hot out of the oven, and that's his love showing to me in a different way. At any case, I need all that kind of support. It can't be all like real deep, but I love that they're all involved and really good siblings. We lived at the village apartments, and he lived above me. And so Mary and I were on a diet, and we were making baked chicken. And then we left to go run errands and shopping. And I think we ended up at Goodrich, and we totally forgot all about the chicken. And so when we came home, we didn't even notice our pan was sitting in the front, and the whole place was smoke filled. And the guy upstairs saw the smoke coming out of our apartment, and he called the management, and they came over and discovered our pan that was burning up in our oven. They took it outside for it to cool. And so then the next day, that man from up above told us that he was the one who let us know. We didn't even notice. There was no smell. And we had been gone so many hours. So anyway, the fellow upstairs who got us all out of the building safely and got the pan out and got the smoke out was no other than Don Eades. And that's how we started our relationship. When I met Don, I was in the process of losing 100 pounds. And I did lose that 100 pounds. And so we got married August 17th. And so when I got back to school, I also had contacts in. And when I got back to school, they thought they all had a new teacher because I went from Miss Gutschenreiter to Mrs. Eades. And they all were whispering that there was a new teacher. I was sitting at my desk, and they didn't know they were getting a new teacher. And so that was kind of cute, because when they came in, I was the same old girl, just a new name and a new body too. But I've had all kinds of weight changes throughout the years, but that's how we started. And we've been together 52 years. I need to tell Dawn thank you. I told my mother thank you for all she did for me when she was 89 years old. I never ever said that I love you to her, and I got to do that when she was 89. So here I am, I'm just 78, but I need to give Don some credit here. He has always been by my side and always been there for whatever I needed, whether it's technology or my car issues or getting groceries. And especially in the last 3 years, he is here when I need him. And if I'm feeling like something to eat, he'll go out and get it at 10 o'clock at night if I want to. And so with that, I think he's going to stick by me through thick and thin until he buries me and puts me in the ground and washes his hands of me. He definitely will have earned his turn. He's done a lot of stuff for me in the last 3 years, for sure. I have not gone to get any groceries. He runs all my errands. He takes my wheelchair down when it's broken. He takes my my phone, he takes it when it's not working. And I needed AirPods, and he was looking at Costco to get me AirPods, and I said, no, I don't want new AirPods. I have to figure that out. But if I buy stuff on Marketplace, I'm too scared to go get it. So he goes and gets it. So yes, he's done a lot of good things over the years, and he was always right there for the kids and the grandkids, for all of their sporting activities and the drama and the music. We always went to all their productions, and we went down to Kansas City once. Don drove clear to Kansas City to watch Andy play a basketball game, and I think he got 2 minutes of play. And so we had to laugh, and he goes, oh, well, we had to be there. So we didn't mind, we were young, but his main sport was soccer. So we ended up going down to Kansas to Benedictine to watch soccer games too, where, he was an avid player all through college. So anyway, Don has been a good father and a good husband as far as taking care of all my needs. And that has been stepped up 100% in the last 3 years because he's doing so much more. And I said, Don, it's only going to get worse, And he says, I know, that's okay. I know. So with that, I will say thank you very much. And I love you for all your efforts. Well, I have a couple. I can share them now because everybody's dead that was involved in it. Well, number one, we went on a cruise, which was fun, and we had a good time. And then we went to, this was years ago, his dad had a nice big house, and they were out of town for several weeks. And so we decided to go over there and get in his hot tub. And so we got undressed. We were in the hot tub naked and having a gay old time. And all of a sudden, somebody was knocking on the windows, and that wasn't our house. So we were so shocked. We were scrambling to get out, and the water was going all over the floor. We were making a huge mess. And I said, who in the hell is that scratching on our windows? And it was Dennis Hoover and Donna. I don't even remember that we told them we were going to do that. And there they were at the door. And then they ended up getting in the hot tub, the two guys. I wasn't about to get in again. But that was very funny. And the mess that we made was very, very funny. I want to say that when my mom died, the priest who she really liked, we used to play cards with him. Father who? I can't think of his name. But anyway, he got up there, and in his homily, he said, all of our family, all 10 of us, we have lost our focal point. She is the one we revolved around. We've lost our focal point, and now we need to make a new focal point, and we need to stick together. That was the best advice ever. And I would pass that right along to my kids, because you are losing your focal point in me, and you don't have the benefit of 10 kids. You have the benefit of 2 brothers. And it will be up to you two to really stay in contact with each other and try to be there to support each other when you need each other. It will be tough, but it's really nice to have a sibling to lean on when you need one. So, and I also think if you would take God's hand, you would find more help in keeping that focal point and helping, find each other. And I love that you will be closer if you take God's hand and let Him help guide you together. Thanks. Well, I loved having a girl, and I loved naming her Sarah Jean. And she was the cutest little thing ever. And the first story I want to tell you about her is this. I really messed her up because she was a toddler and I was walking and I couldn't walk on snow or ice. So when I would take her hand to get out to the car, I would be probably gripping it differently than just holding a kid's hand. And I'd be taking baby steps, going back and forth on the snow. And there was a patch of snow outside the door as we go into the garage. And I was taking baby steps so I wouldn't fall. And she was on it too. And then, when she was learning to walk, she had witnessed me doing this many, many times, I assume. And so one time she went out there by herself and she was in the middle of this snow patch and she was bawling her head off and she was walking like me, little tiny steps, going taking baby steps. She was panic stricken because she thought she couldn't walk on that. And so I go, oh, and I realized then, oh my gosh, I am passing this on to her that she thinks she can't walk on it either. So I really had to undo that and had to work really hard because she definitely thought that she would freeze up when she hit snow or ice. And I thought, I have to change this around. And so I had to spend a year or so doing that. And I had to be aware of it with my other kids because I didn't walk very well on the snow and ice. And they picked up on it right away with me doing that. And as she got older, she was always a good kid, but she got more and more strong-willed as she went along. I don't know if that's good or bad, but she was into music and drama in high school, and she loved it. And of course, we were very involved with all of her activities. Papa was even making sets and helping with the background work for it. And but then I took her to college. She went to the College of St. Benedict in Minnesota. And I started bawling before she even got out of the car. It was just the worst day of my life, saying goodbye. And so I got through that okay. And the other two kids were much easier. But that first one was really hard to say goodbye to. And then she grew up and she went to college and she graduated and got a master's. And now she's teaching she's a behavior therapist. So her life is turning around and she's getting to do what she wants to do. And now I'm getting to enjoy her kids, my grandkids. So I feel blessed and fortunate that I had Sarah in my life. She was my sounding board a lot when I was my counselor, you might say, and she shouldn't have been, but if I needed to get something off my chest, I was probably dumping on her. So I appreciate all that help you gave me, Sarah, and I'm glad we made it through. Thanks. Always walk proud and always remember that Grammy and Mom love you. I love you. I've always loved you. And I hope that my love I hope that I will be able to watch you grow as a mom and someday as a grandma, who knows? But right now, I just want you to know I love you very much, and you'll make it okay. You'll get through this. And the more extended family you can keep with you, you have to work at it to have an extended family. And they'll be there for you. My family is there for me. Your family, you have to work at having an extended family. So put the effort into it because it's worth it. Love you. Andy, he was my first boy, and he came along on December 12th, almost a Christmas baby. Anyway, he was the easiest going kid you'd ever want to meet. He was easygoing, easy to raise, and he was just an easy kid to love. And somewhere along the way, I think his siblings called him Mr. You know, we'd say, as a family, we'd say, well, where do you want to go out to eat tonight if we were going to go out to eat? He'd say, I don't care. He was very easygoing, didn't care. He didn't care where we went. It was fine. So anyway, he kind of got the nickname Mr. Unopinionated because he didn't care. It didn't bother him where he went. So I always thought that was a really good character to have. And he grew up and he does not have that character anymore. He's not unopinionated. So I miss that little boy that was unopinionated because this one definitely has an opinion, the adult version. But anyway, Andy has been a part of my life and he's always been good to me. And he's was very focused on his business and his moving forward to be a financial guy, and very focused and he had to come up with an opinion because he was dealing with everybody's money. So with that being said, Andy, I loved watching all of your sports. He played soccer from the time he was kindergarten or before, all the way through college. It helped pay for his college tuition. And he loved his soccer. And he would play basketball because then that kept him in shape all year round. But we went to a game once, I might have said that earlier. We went to a game once down in Kansas City, and he probably played 2 minutes or 3. And we laughed on the way home, saying, oh my God, it took us 3 hours to get here and for 3 minutes or whatever. But that's what parents do. We went to all their functions and we loved every second of them. And now Andy has 3 kids who play volleyball and did all that. And now we've been active going to those as well, and drama and music. So, Andy, I would say the same thing to you. I love you very much. I hope that, the trials and tribulations will be easy for you and the void will be filled. And I still say, if you would just take God's hand, He will help you to fill that void. Also, to invite people over into your life. Those extended family members are there for the rest of your life. And so I think it's great to have family around when you're sad. Jonathan had quite the sense of humor. I guess you'd call it a dry sense of humor, but he was really quite funny if you would get to talking to him. and he loved Star Wars, and he played sports at St. James, and he played soccer and basketball, and then when he went to Mount Michael, he played. That's what was so lovely about Mount Michael, because he got to play all the sports, and he loved that, and he loved being a part of the team. And so with that, he had he had good friends, and some of them are still hanging out. But he went and got a job. He had the girlfriends and all that. But I want him to know that I pray for him. I still love him, and I was not a perfect mother for sure, but I'm glad I had a chance to raise John, and I'm hoping that those three siblings, my three kids, will also have a better relationship and enjoy the experience of having siblings like I did as a kid. I totally enjoyed my large family, and it was great to have I had support from the time I was born until the time I died, or will die. But I have absolute support. And I think that you only get that through family. And I, I pray that one day the three will enjoy some good moments together. I pray for John daily, and I pray that he comes back to his family. Sarah's 2. She has Audie Grace. Audie Grace is in 8th grade. She'll be in 9th grade. And she's a very kind-hearted soul, and very conscientious, and very loving. And she hangs on every word I say. But then she'll tell me, she's very good at gardening, and she wants to learn to cook. And I've gone to all her functions throughout all of her life. And so I plan to do that until I'm not feeling well. But I think it means a lot for grandkids to have their grandparents show up at their sports things. And so with that, her son is Louis. Oh Lord, I don't know what grade he's in, 5th or 6th, I don't know. So anyway, he is my little lover boy. He loves to do hugs. So I get lots of hugs from Louis. And so I call him Lulu sometimes, and he doesn't even get mad at me. He just smiles. And we're teaching him card games now, and trying to do stuff that he likes to do when they come, because he needs to learn all those fun things, and he's really quite good at it. And so we have a good time on our little ventures out. Over the years, we've gone to the zoo and all different, Vallis Pumpkin Patch, and then Omaha Community Playhouse and the Rose Theater, all the things you do with kids. So we've done that with both of them, and I love them both dearly, and I think they're great kids, and they have a great mom as well. With that being said, I can't do all of that with Andy's kids because they're too far away. I actually babysat Aunt Annie and Louie until they started school. So I was pretty involved with their lives. And Andy has 3 girls. They're senior, junior, sophomore. Senior, no, is that right? Senior, junior, sophomore. And Aniston is a senior. And on Easter, she just became a Catholic, and I was the sponsor for her. So I made many trips down to Kansas City to support my eldest granddaughter. And with that, I'm going to say I don't regret going there. I was so happy and proud to be a part of all of that. You go, Aniston. With that being said, I'm going to go back to when Aniston was first born. We went down there. She was supposed to be born on the day before Thanksgiving. And we went down there the night before, and here she was, in the hospital. Her mom was trying to have a baby. So she had that baby on Thanksgiving. What a great way to have your first grandchild on Thanksgiving Day. I loved that. And so we went down to have our Thanksgiving dinner in the cafeteria, and what we got were hot dogs. But we are so glad that we got to meet our grand girl, and her name was Aniston. And I watched her grow up, and she's now 18 years old. She's played volleyball and soccer and I don't know what all, but she's still playing volleyball. She's winding up and she's accepted in college, and she's now a young woman. And so I've been blessed to see her grow up all those years. And I'm very proud of her. Then there's that sweet little Kaylin. She's a junior. She's another sweetie. She's got a heart as soft as a soft can be. She's just a sweet girl and very empathetic. And one time she came, they all went out in the car. We said goodbye. They were leaving to go home. And here her mother came in with her and said, Kayla decided that she needs one more hug. And so I have pictures of that. And I treasure that picture because she needed one more hug before she left for Kansas City. And I thought that was so sweet and adorable. So with that being said, she's got a heart of gold for sure. And it's just a very sweet girl. She also plays, she's gone through all the sports too and all the activities. She's into soccer and she was into volleyball. I think they've both landed on volleyball now. But anyway, she has 1 year left. So I tried to go to as many volleyball things as I could. With that, the third one is Ireland. Ireland does play volleyball, but her niche is the art world. She's into drama and music, and they really, really benefit because instead of going to sports activities with her, I'm basically going to plays and concerts and that type thing. She's learned different instruments and, guitar and all that. And that's her thrill and that's her niche, and she loves it. So I've watched her grow up to become quite the little artist. And I love each and every one of my grandkids. And I know that they're going to go far in life, and hopefully they will help their parents get through this little sad spot before anybody else can help them. They're right there, and I'm sure they will give them all the love and support they need.
Never, never, sisters.
Grace, move over to sit down.
It started years ago. If we don't want to explain it to people, we just say it's short for Gutchenreiter. That's the easiest thing. But for people who actually know the characters involved, That came from my sister Grace. Her husband was beyond a neatnik. His name was Jerry. He was a neatnik like you can't believe. And so he didn't like her making messes. He didn't like any messes, period. And so she had my mom up to her house, and they were making cinnamon rolls and homemade bread and all that in their kitchen. And he had called her from work, and he said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "The flour is flying around here. We're cooking up a storm, and we're doing this and we're doing that." And so he drove home from work, only to find the door to the refrigerator all gooey and sticky, and which I find hard to believe because Grace is just as big a neatnik as he is. But anyway, he was feeling the door to the refrigerator, and he realized it was all sticky and gooey, and he said, that's the biggest mess. That's just all sticky and gooey." He goes, "You're all a bunch of goos." And we thought it was hysterically funny that he called us the goos. And so we were the goos ever since. We are all a bunch of goos. We make a big mess and we make the best food ever. But we cleaned up our messes. She just hadn't had cleaned up her mess yet. I would like to be remembered as a kind, sweet soul. Now, Donna would tell you that I would like to be remembered as Oprah. And she has called me Oprah for years. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I liked reading about all the movie stars, and I liked watching talk shows like Oprah and Ellen. And so she just started calling me Oprah. But really, I would just like to be known as a kind, thoughtful soul who cared about other people and loved other people and held on to God's hand when I needed to, which is most of the time. I didn't even remember when I was 5. Maybe I blacked it out, who knows? But I didn't really remember having too big of a struggle. Yeah, there were the struggles of making the doctor appointments and driving up in the ambulance to Iowa City to go to the doctor and that. And then you had to get new braces all the time because you were growing. Then I had to have surgery on my good leg because it was growing too long, so it had to get shortened a bit. So I went through those things, but as far as being emotionally struggling, I was not. Those were physical things, but emotionally I did not struggle. I had no pain whatsoever. I've never had any pain from polio, but I didn't emotionally struggle until the day I graduated from Coburn, Iowa, because then I was going to the big city of Red Oak, and they had and I was never considered, I was never bullied, I was never made fun of. There was like 12 people in my class. We were all buddies and friends, and I ran and skipped and hopped, limping, but nobody said anything. They were used to it. I've never felt different until I hit high school. And then high school was just that was like hitting a wall, because it was 3 stories. You had to carry your own book. They had no elevator. So I was constantly worried about getting to my class on time and getting to my locker and carrying all those books and all of the things normal people wouldn't worry about too much, those things I was worrying about. And the fact that I had to lose my friends from Coburg, that was hugely emotional struggle. But I went through high school, and I survived it. And then I went to college, and I survived it. And I started teaching first grade then. And this kind of summarizes it. I might think I'm being abused or made fun of, but I really have learned. The very first year I taught school, I was every year I would tell, for 10 years, I would tell the kids, I'm Miss Gutchenreiter, I'm going to be your teacher, and I'm going to tell you a story about my polio, a polio story. I would wear a dress that day. I would show them my brace. I would tell them the story as best as they could understand it. And then when I would get done with the story, I would say, now, does anybody have any questions that they want to ask me? And one little girl raised her hand. And so I thought, okay, here goes. So I said, Susie, what is it you wanted to ask? And she said, but did you have a dog? That sums it up. I mean, here I am worried about all these people that might be thinking bad thoughts about me. And she was moving on to something else. She wanted to know if I had any dogs. Later on, my husband brought a bicycle built for two to school. And I told them that I was never able to ride a bike because I couldn't balance it. And so he brought that bike to school for show and tell or whatever. And they were fascinated by the bicycle built for two. And they again asked some silly question that didn't relate at all. But I let them ask anything they wanted. And it probably benefited me more than it did them, because they were ready to move right along. And when they walked in the line, sometimes you'd see them mimicking my walk, but it wasn't in cruelness. It was just seeing if they could do what I do, and I didn't take it personally, and I'd chuckle under my breath because they might be trying to limp just like I do. But most of the time, there were absolutely no issues. And the biggest thing I would say my issues are with polio after I taught school and I worked, my biggest issue when I couldn't walk, I have been in a wheelchair for 18 years. Then I kind of I liked going in my wheelchair to the zoo and all about town and shopping and to the malls. That was always too big, too much walking for me. So it was great to get to experience those things. And I enjoyed doing that, but I really, really liked, what I did not like about that was that I could not get into my family's house. That was the hardest thing for me, because life went on and they still had parties and they still had birthday parties and graduations. Well, I couldn't go because I couldn't get in their house. So then I really felt very sad and emotionally distraught over that. It absolutely took the wind out of my sails, that's for sure. But it wasn't a complete surprise, because my lab work was off in May, so that I knew something was wrong, but I didn't really know what, which my niece Carrie said ended up being a blessing, because I didn't have to worry about it all summer because I didn't know about it. So I had also thought a lot about cancer because my nephew, Roger Dean, who had just died from it months before that. So I'd kind of been on his journey with him from afar. And I decided it's the same thing as Roger Dean. We handled it completely differently, but there was a 20-year age gap. So I think that makes a world of difference. I've raised my kids, I've met my grandkids, and I can't choose when God wants me to go with him. I can't choose when it's my time. That's not for me to choose. And so I just decided that it is what it is. I'm going to have God help me get through this, and then I'm going to go right with him to wherever my new home will be. Probably going to New York. I never made it to New York, but then I always wanted a convertible Mustang from the time I was young. And I thought, well, when I start getting my paychecks, I'm going to get me a convertible Mustang. Well, then by the time I got the money that I could have bought one, I was way too scared to have an open car because I was scared of all those people that were going to jump in it. We went on that cruise. That was on my bucket list. Actually, we went on a couple of cruises, but then I decided those were overrated because it could turn out to be the Titanic. I'm probably like my mom in that way. I probably didn't say I love you enough. My siblings don't hug and don't connect very well, or at ease, I should say, with ease. And so that probably stems from my childhood. So I'm like my mother, how many years ago, she said she regret not saying, I love you. So of course I'm going to turn around and say, I love you to all of my siblings and all of my kids and grandkids and nieces and nephews. Here's to all the Goos and all their families. I hope to see you in heaven one day. God
So come, I'll fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Okay, that's good.
Now, Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals, and you, sir, do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer drinking from glass. A Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable, and in 14 years they are decomposable, and unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Freddie Mac can kiss my ass. Woo! Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I really love how you're easy to stack, but I really hate how you're easy to crack. 'Cause when beer runs down the front of my back, well, that, my friends, is quite yucky. But I have to admit that the ladies get smitten, admiring how sharply my first name is written on you with a Sharpie when I get to hitting on them to help me get lucky. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I've seen you in blue and I've seen you in yellow, but only you, red, will do for this fella. 'Cause you are the abbot into my Costello, and you are the fruit to my loom.
Here we go now.
Red Solo Cup, you're more than just plastic. You're more than amazing, you're more than fantastic. And believe me that I'm not the least bit sarcastic when I look at you and say, Red Solo Cup, you're not just a cup.
No, God, no.
You're my friend.
Friend.
Yeah.
Lifelong.
Thank you for being my friend. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Red Solo Cup, Red Solo. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Red Solo Cup. Oh, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Let's have a party. Proceed to party. Yeah. Solo Cup. Bo-do. Solo Cup. Oh, bo-do. Solo Cup. Bo-do. Ba-do-dee-da-do. Dee-da-ba. Dee-da-ba.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. 'Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Hey. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Why'd you have to leave so soon, yeah? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? I play it back over and over and hear your last words. I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna hurt. So carry on. Give me all the strength I need to carry on. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. How do I breathe without you? I'm feeling so cold. I'll be waiting right here for you till the day you're home. So carry on. Give me all the strength I need to carry on. So let the light guide your way. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. When I see you again, see you again. When I see you again.
All right, wait, what is it?
Oh my god.
It is Thursday, the 27th, November 25, Thanksgiving, and here's Grammy. She's discovering that she's been saying the name Elphaba wrong. So Grammy, what is the green girl's name?
Elphable. Elphable.
No.
Elphable. Elephable. Am I getting close?
No.
Elphable. Elphable. I'm sure we're correct by now. Elphable. Elemuffle.
Elphaba.
Elphaba.
There you go.
Oh. I got it. Okay, now you can turn that.
Say it again.
Elphable.
It's a word.
Grammy is running down the road with kids pursuing her. Are you just hoping that they'll be empty soon?
Oh, I'm just hoping they'll miss.
They don't miss. Annie, you gotta go get more water. Oh, there they go. And Grammy is soaked.
Look at Louie trying to get in on it.
Oh, Louie, let him get you. Louie, are you gonna squirt Grammy?
Don't squirt Grammy! Don't squirt Grammy!
He doesn't even know.
He just wants to go out on the road.
What, Louie?
Grammy.
There she goes.
Grammy.
She's waving.
He said I could have.
Oh my God, get out of the parade, you're nuts. Go retrieve your Grammy. Grammy, you don't have any candy to throw. Oh look, she's throwing candy. She's even throwing candy.
Oh, I give that
What's she
her
representing? God.
She's representing.
Goose on wheels in the parade. Get out of there. Oh, you said you were. You said you were gonna do it.
I'm gonna get in there again.
You're real good at embarrassing.
What's the name of this song, Grammy?
It's the goat song.
That's what I call it. Okay, go ahead.
There was a man, his name was Strong. He bought a goat just for a song. One day that goat got to feeling fine, ate 3 red shirts right off the line. Said old man Strong, I'll break your back. So he tied that goat to a railroad track. Just then a fast express was drawing near. That poor old goat was gonna die.
That doesn't
I
rhyme.
know, I don't know what that is.
The Ford.
Just then that goat got an awful pain, coughed up those shirts and stopped the train. I don't know what that one, that die is the only one that
This is Grandma Shark.
Grammy Shark. Grammy Shark. Grandpa Shark. Papa Shark. Papa Shark.
That's such a cute song.
Run away, Louie. Run away. Run away. There they go.
Running away.
Island sliding down the way. You caught a bullhead. There she goes.
We caught your favorite fish.
How big is it?
The little one. We saw a bat.
Oh, it's not very. No, they bite and sting.
I know.
Little Annie,
It's a little one.
don't put your hand in there. They bite and sting.
Yeah, we
They're
saw.
ugly looking
We
things.
saw like a bat or a walleye.
Listen, go put it in the.
You don't eat
We
those.
saw a bat or a walleye, and then we saw a northern.
Hate them. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doss.
And Taylor saw the big fish that I was.
Oh, good.
You had a northern?
Yeah.
Honey went poopy in the potty chair.
supposed to
Honey went poopy in the potty chair. Honey went poopy in the potty chair. Honey went poopy in the potty chair. Hi, Judy. Poopy in the potty chair. Honey went poopy in the potty chair. Good job, Honey. What a big girl. She went poopy and I didn't even know it. Good job. Okay, the parade's over.
Okay, put your right. Judy, his first time on the ice fishing. She's being pretty brave. Let's hope she don't fall in the spearing hole. Hey Judy, wave high. There she goes. You got it firsthand. Alright, wheel her in now. Dang it. Now let's go home.
Don't touch the spear. You don't want to get hooked on that sucker.
That's enough.
You gotta hold him. Hold that spear now, right there.
Wait a minute.
Now come on over and get in the video.
The video.
I don't know if Joanne's doing it right. But...
I think I am. I can't get it.
Okay, whatever it will be.
Get it out of here.
What?
No, get it. You grab that.
Well, you're all set here.
No.
What?
No, it's going
Come on, we gotta get a picture.
We got one.
Here,
We got one.
No, they can take it.
Don, are you going to lose it in the water?
No, it's all.
Well, I'm going to dump it in the water. Come on.
Here, we're gonna get.
Come on, just give it a kiss.
You just don't.
Give it a kiss, Judy.
Give it a kiss.
Come on, give it
No
a kiss.
way.
Give it a kiss.
Don, you're working against me now.
All right.
That's enough.
Well, yeah, you go.
That's enough. That's enough.
You got it.
You grabbed that.
Well, you're all set here.
No,
What?
no, it's going out now.
Get that
got
over
one.
there.
Here, we got
got
here.
one.
Well, no, they can take it.
Don, are you going to lose it in the water?
No, it's all.
Well, I'm going to dump it in the water. Come on.
Here, we're gonna get.
Come on, just give it a kiss.
You just don't.
Give it a kiss, Judy.
Give it a kiss.
Come on.
No way. Don, you're working against me now.
All right.
That's enough.
Start talking.
Judy, this one's for you. Here. It's a nice one. You want me should we clean it and save it for you? Isn't that cute?
Bully.
Cute.
We got a message for Don, little Don. We're just leaving Weimer. I want to hear.
Limit.
Limit. Marlene. Limit. 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 Limit.
Did you get that part? It would have been funnier if she was looking at you. If she was on her phone, she would have really freaked out.
Oh no. She signed, but she didn't get.
Whatever.
You're doing a backwards L. No, not if you use this one. This is L for losing.
Okay, Dumb and Dumber, let's go. Let's go, Dumb and Dumber.
Come on.
Are you guys ready finally?
Yeah.
Grace, move over to sit down.
Yeah, it's the oil well.
Striking it rich.
Mom, I'm checking my phone right now.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
You bring a 20?
Now you might want to get out of here.
I gotta leave.
Well, she's not gone.
Oh, she's gonna. There she blows.
Don, she's not.
There she blows.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah, she did.
That is bad.
There's definitely she blows. What I tell you?
Don, she didn't even do anything.
Oh yeah, right. Check her ship. You should start, didn't you?
Look at Keith's
Yeah, yeah. Come on. I gotta get on this side of the
That's
man.
so bad.
Don, we're going out this way.
Get out of here. Oh, shit. See what I got tough up with? Man, Jesus, right. Oh my God, that's horrible. You're going, here. How you doing? Oh, cool.
John, you okay?
Oh, shit. Get her out of here.
You okay?
I gotta do it one more time.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm? What?
Go do it one more time, Mom. Go do it one more time.
Get away from me. Get her. Get...
You didn't gag, Judy.
Oh, I gag all the time. Oh,
This
God.
in here?
I'm trying to get this thing down.
Oh, come on, Judy. You're such a baby. Son.
You get it, did you?
Oh, I can't get it
Drink it
down.
with the water.
See, that went down good. I have to, and then
No more cheers. See, you just, it wasn't as bad. Fish and chips.
Wait, it's not over. It's not down yet.
Just think of it as a.
Poor Benny.
Benny has to stay in this.
Okay, thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.
See you again.
Care. Take care. Okay, well.
I'll take
let us
care.
know.
You take care.
Let us know how. We'll talk to you probably on the journey home.
Gotta get my seatbelt on. We definitely are getting a late start.
Oh, God. It only takes him 6 hours. Is it 11?
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Seen the movie Meg with that Jackson? That was pretty good.
Here it comes.
We gotta get a picture of the doctor.
Bring it again, will you? Good job.
Way to go, buddy.
God damn. Holy crap. Did she shoot a George?
I think so.
Jesus Christ. Call Donna. Oh, man. Did you grab your door?
It's that torn.
Oh, man.
It goes really nice.
Hey. My ears are right. My eyes, ears are all watering.
Done. What about the boards? We gotta put them back. Keep putting the boards back.
Maybe want a gag.
You're gagging
I
too?
want a gag.
Oh, God.
Did you mix up all those?
Stay out to Joe. Jesus, Lord. Come on. Go get Red Dog.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
What's Red Dog gonna do?
Oh, yeah, he's sleeping in the kennel. Damn dog sleeping in bed. Oh, Joe. You know, they got nurses for you. They do.
What is it?
You're not gonna use damn school sophomores. That's for damn sure.
She doesn't need them.
It's that sweet
She
corn.
just, it's that sweet corn.
He's gonna crack up. Go.